Hey everyone, so I have a long overdue video. I meant to film this so long ago, but I didn't, so I'm really sorry about that. But if you did not know, in December, kind of middle to December, right before Christmas, I went to New York City with my mom. It was like kind of my birthday trip. I had a big birthday this year, so that was a fun thing that we did together. It was just us. It was a girls trip. It was really fun. You know, we saw all the sights. We did a ton of stuff. Every single day was packed. I really can't believe how much we crammed into such a short period of time, but it was a lot of fun. So one thing that I knew I really wanted to do when I went to New York with my mom is, and she's not super into makeup. She always asks me for help. Like, she gets very intimidating going into Ulta or Sephora. She just gets really scared, so she just sticks to like things that she knows, and I don't know. It was fun because I got her to go into Sephora with me, and I don't know, it was just cute and fun. So anyway, while we were in New York City, we went to the Bite Lip Lab. And I didn't think she'd like it. You know, I thought she'd just do it because I wanted to. That was the one thing I really wanted to do for my birthday. I kind of told her, like, this is what I want for my birthday, is I want to go do this with you. I want to create a lipstick. Like, it just will be a lot of fun. So I love the brand Bite. I have a lot of their lip pencils. I always buy their little, like, 4-piece tin kits. I really love the brand. I love that it's food grade. I love that it's cruelty free. I just love it. So I wanted to go to their lip lab. It's in New York City. It's really fun. It's a very small place. I did make an appointment in advance. I would definitely recommend making an appointment in advance because they do fill up. On their website it said, you know, you can just walk in, and if they have availabilities, they'll take you, but I would recommend making an appointment so that you know for sure you're in and you're good and you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, you go in and you create a lipstick. So I'm just going to kind of talk to you about my experience, what happened, and then I'll show you the lip color. I'll talk about everything. I'll show it to you. I don't have any lipstick on, so I'll put it on, I'll swatch it, I'll do everything. So when you get there, they bring you back to a little station, and I did post some pictures on Instagram in December, so you can go scroll back on my Instagram. It's Curious Sparkles, the same way it's spelled here if you do not follow me. And so they have all these little pots out of lip colors, and a lot of them are their lipsticks that they already have. Oh, this is one thing I want to mention. This is all, the formulas and the colors are all from the old lipstick, so I don't know if they're changing it because I know that their lipsticks are being discontinued and like they're bringing out a new line to kind of like take its place. So I don't know if that's going to change things at the Bite Lip Lab. I really can't say. I have no idea. So just keep that in mind. Things could be different when you go, but if they are different and you go, please do let me know because I am curious about that. But anyway, you go and they have all these little like pots of colors, and you sit down. There's a girl there that sits there with you, and she kind of looks at like your skin tone and your hair color and asks you what kind of lip colors you like, what you're looking for, like if you want a red, if you want a nude, you know, what kind of thing are you looking for. And then they go through and start mixing some shades, and you know, like really just, you try it on, like a little sample of it, and you say what you like about it, what you don't like about it. You wipe it off, and then they change it, and they keep changing it until you find, you know, the combination that you love. So yeah, I told her I wanted to find a lipstick that I could wear every day, that it was pretty natural, it was kind of like a My Lips But Better kind of a shade, something that wasn't too bold, something that I felt comfortable wearing to class, you know, as a student. And I'm also going to be working in a hospital. That's where my major is leading me to, so it's something that I wanted to be able to wear every day without it being too bold, without it, you know, really like offending anyone or just being too out of place, you know what I mean? I just wanted something that would really like suit me. So that's what we worked on. She gave me a bunch of options, and then I finally found, you know, the combination I really like. And for me, you know, it was nice because I could tell her what Bite colors I liked and what I liked about them, you know, and like I love the color rhubarb, and she goes, okay, so we can pull from like those kind of tones and, you know, really find the right color for you. So that was really helpful. My mom wanted a everyday kind of like pink, and she's a teacher, so she wanted something with a little bit more like boldness. She has pretty fine lips, so she wanted something that would be easy to like maybe like overline with a lip liner, and that would go over nicely. So my mom was looking for something different than I was, and then as we kept going, my mom goes, I just want to try red. I'm not a red person. I've never seen my mom in dark lipstick. She goes, I just want a red that I love and that I could wear out and that I could wear to school, like one that I just know I feel confident in and that I could rock. And it was a great experience for her because they could tailor and find the perfect shade for her. I mean, they could just mix and mix and mix until she felt confident and comfortable. And that's why I really liked the experience, because it was all about you and what you wanted. And it was just really cool. So they do give you a card, and they keep their information like in their database, so I could call them up and say, hey, I'm Maggie, you know, I was here, this is a lipstick I created, can you send me another one? And then you can pay for it and they'll ship you another one of the exact combination. So my combination was half Meritage, I don't really know how to pronounce that, 1/4 Vouvray and 1/4 Retsina. So if you know those colors, then there you go. I got 2 of the same shade. So if you get one lipstick, it is $45. I know that's really pricey, and that's, you know, part of the experience, but if you get 2 of the same shade, then it's $60. So I feel like $30 for a lipstick, that's really not that bad. That's less expensive than like a NARS Audacious, you know, that's not bad when you get 2 of the same shade. And I loved it so much that I wanted 2, so that when I run out of one, I have the other one ready to go. And then I probably would order another one. My mom got 2 different shades, like I mentioned. So she had one that was like an everyday shade, and then she had a darker kind of red shade. And so hers were $45 each because they're 2 different shades. So keep that in mind. If you want 2 of the same shade, you can get a discount. But if they're 2 separate shades, they're full price. So I don't know, just keep that in mind. So I got 2 of the same. One is open, one is not, but they seal it with the address on it, which I think was really cool. So it's on 175 Prince Street, New York City. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. So you get to pick your formula. So my mom and I both went with a cream formula just because that's what felt most comfortable, but not too shiny. They have sheer, they have matte, they have all sorts of things. So I went with the cream formula. And then, so this is the color. It's kind of just like a muted rose, just like I described, My Lips But Better, everyday kind of shade. You also get, so you pick the color, you pick the formula, and you also get to pick the scent. They had a ton of different scents. I mixed 2 together. It smells so good. I mixed wild berry and citrus. My mom did lavender mint. So those are 4 options. And then I think they also had vanilla, and man, there's one more because there were 6 scents. I don't know, maybe it was something else sweet. So there were a lot of different options, but I went with wild berry and citrus. It's kind of fun to have a lipstick that has that kind of scent. I really haven't smelt that. I mean, I've smelled a lot of minty, I've smelled a lot of vanilla, but not like citrus, so I really liked that. And then also you got to pick the shape of your cap. So this is just a slant, but they also had different ones. I don't know if you've ever seen those like online quizzes about, you know, what's your personality type based on the way you wear it on your lipstick. You know, like some people have it like flat, some people have it like, you know, kind of like sticking up straight in the middle. All sorts of different, you know, shapes that, you know, women wear down their lipstick. So they had different shapes, so which I thought was fun. But this is the one I chose. I chose the same on both of them. I'm pretty boring, but my mom chose 2 different shapes so that she would know the difference between the 2. So yeah, this is a cream deluxe lipstick. That's the formula. That's what I meant to tell you earlier. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll show you the color now. It was a pretty cool experience. You got to watch them put it into the mold. So that's the shade right there. You don't have to name it. I decided to name mine Grace. That's my middle name. I just thought it was fun. So yeah, that's what the shade looks like. And then if I put it on my lips, I'll show you guys. I don't have a mirror, so I'm gonna have to look into the camera. So that's the shade. I think it's very appropriate for every day. I think I just look great in it. I love this shade. So yeah, there's that. It was a really fun experience. I highly would recommend it. I love that you get a little personalized box. You get to see the whole thing. They really do, you know, bring you in, and they have this big mold, and you get to help like pour it in, and then it goes into a freezer. The only thing is right after you get it, you have to let it cool. Like you can't apply it onto your lips for like 20 minutes or something like that, just because it's still settling into the bullet. But yeah, it was a really fun experience. I would highly recommend it. It was definitely one of those things where it's like, if you're ever in New York City, like I, you know, probably won't be going back to New York City anytime soon, but it's like a once in a lifetime, you know, maybe once every 10 years kind of a thing. I think it's worth it. I know it's an expensive experience. but I think it's worth it. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's the perfect shade for you. You pick it. They don't have funny lighting in the store, so you're not going to see it, you know, different. You know, what you see is what you get. And I really love how patient the women working there were. They were really great. So yeah, I definitely would recommend it. I don't really know how much else to say about it, but yeah, I really loved my experience. I definitely recommend it. I definitely would go back. I know my mom, as a non-makeup addict, really liked the experience as well. You know, she told me, like, you know, that was the most confident. She just felt in a lip color. She feels really good about it. She doesn't have to worry about, you know, if it looks right, if it's the right color for her. She, you know, it's like she feels really great about it. And the women who worked there, sometimes if you go into Sephora or, you know, a different drugstore, or not drugstore, but like department store makeup area, the people can be really snobby and try to like pressure you into buying things, you know. And like my mom, she just doesn't know anything about makeup and what's good and what's not and what's new and what's old. She doesn't know any of that. And so that's why she gets overwhelmed in a lot of the beauty stores and like beauty situations. And this was not like that at all. You know, they were really, what do you want and what do you like? And, you know, they were really nice and they were really helpful and they didn't pressure you into anything. So overall, it was a really great experience. I highly would recommend it. I don't know what else to say, so if you have any specific questions, do leave them down below in the comments. I would love to answer them for you. I just don't know what else to say, honestly, so I'm sorry that this video has been so late, but yeah, I'm glad I'm filming it now. So if you do go, do let me know. I'd love to hear about your experience. I would be very curious to see if they are changing the colors that you can use there. Yeah, I'm just curious about that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.